What's up guys? So today I want to show you how I turn my friend's profile picture into this sweet cover art. And stick around for the end because I got a secret little trick that I want to show you. So, first things first is you're going to want to open up a 300 by 300 canvas. That's just the standard for a cover art. And then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to subject select over here. And then as you'll see, like not everything is selected, right? So you're going to click the plus, obviously do your thing, select, and then you're going to want to mask it. Why I say mask and not just like copy and paste is because then you can click on the brush, black is going to erase and white is going to bring back. So you'll paint over and you see it's all coming back over here, right? So what I did is I masked it out nicely, I brought it back this side, and now the reason why you want the mask is because of the hair. The hair always fucks up, just because of the light that comes through and whatnot. So you're going to want to make it black, Control Alt, right click, hold in, pull it to the side to make it a little bit smaller. So you're going to want to click on the mask, make it black, and then you'll see that you'll slowly start getting rid of that background blue. And like it's totally up to you. You do as much as you want. You're gonna have to go a little bit smaller, a little bit bigger in some parts, but it's really just up to you. Make it look as real as possible. Try and get some of that white to stick through. And I'm just gonna quickly do this and then we'll move on to the next part. Now I do just want to say this is only super important if you're planning on keeping the colors. If you're going to make it black and white or something, it's not as important. Like I didn't do this when I made the cover art, but it's just something that I would recommend. Like it just makes it look a little bit cleaner. Like this looks like little alien strands just sticking out of this homie's head, so just make that look a little bit nicer. Cool. Now once you have that, you want to click Control T, and that's going to just like give you the full activation. This little button here is going to control the aspect, so I'd keep that on for this just because you don't want homie looking all stretched and fucked up. Cool. So now that we have this over here, the next step into making it like this is the hardest part, which is going to be the water on the head. So to do this, what I'd recommend is firstly import a photo of the water because we want that, and this I would recommend keeping the aspect something like that, a little bit bigger. Cool. Then we can hide it. Click on this thing, the ellipse. Now this thing's gonna make a kind of circular mask that you can play around with. You want to click this off so you can dot other aspects, but that looks chill. I like that a lot. Now you're going to want to go boom, select the inverse so that you may erase the rest of his hair, because we don't want all this on top, because we're gonna have the water coming in over there. We're gonna just do this, and you'll see you can go over. It's not gonna affect that much. It is gonna keep it protected. Cool. Now that you have that and this, you click this, and you want to first click the inverse, sorry, my bad, then click on this and then mask that layer. Now look at that. Now if you unclick this thing, this little, whatever you want to call it, you check, it will move around. But if it's clicked, then your head will move like that. And if you click on this thing and unclick, then you can actually move the whole photo, which is quite dope. Cool. Next things next. Now to get this water effect over here, I quite literally just downloaded water pouring. If I'm being, I won't even lie, I think that's it over there. But yeah, we can take this one. This one's fire. Eh? I think this one's fire, guys. So we take this one, save that JPEG, go back to Photoshop. Now we're chilling, right? Things are looking good. You can see it starting to come along. He's obviously, he's a little bit taller. He's a bit taller in that other one. There we go. Obviously, like, you'll just be more sure of it when you actually do it, but that looks chilled. It's obviously not going to be the exact same because this I was just doing free willy, but you can see it's starting to come along now. So now we go here, we go place embedded, take this thing, make it a bit smaller, I'd say, with the aspect. Something like that, maybe a little bit skinnier, something like that. Something like that looks pretty Gucci, I'd say. Now, all you want to do over here is take the eraser, make that thing soft, click on here, and just do the things. You just do the things. As you can see, you just click around, and it slowly starts becoming exactly what you want. This is like good starts. Now you want to go here, gradient, the black, the white. We know how this works. Pull a little bit closer, get those accents to pop. Now, the trick to a cover art, I always say, is your textures. Textures are everything. Can't be just putting any old texture. I can't even remember exactly what I used for this, but I think it was this. Normally I'll hit a soft or a screen type thing, but it all depends. Like, that looks really sick, I think. You could do that. Then maybe take another one. Maybe something a little different. There was one in particular that I remember using. This one. This one's cool. So now we also wanna just. You get the idea. You get the idea. It's just playing around at this point. The hardest part is done. The hardest part was getting that water, getting the splash and everything to look good. But like, that looks nice to me. I mean, it's obviously not super great quality because it was from like a profile picture and stuff, but it's a cover art. So quality isn't everything. It's more about like what you feel from it. Now, the last thing that I did, if I'm not mistaken. Also over here, you can see on this one, I obviously got a better quality water photo and spent more time with that. But this is just for like purpose sake. If you guys ever want to do something cool, like water in someone's hands, or water in their head, or water pouring out their head or something. But now the last part is the text. People always ask, how do I get the text to look like it's on his body? So I go boom, young text, make it like a young, it's quite big, and I'll just say Jean-Claude. Cool. Highlight it, make it the color you want. In this case, I think I had a black. Damn, I can't remember. I had a black. Oh wait. I couldn't remember for a second there. Now you'll click on there. If you can't click it, just Control T and it will select it for you. Rotate it a bit, make it a bit smaller, make it a little bit fatter, a little bit smaller still. Still a bit smaller. Yeah, some shit like that. That's not the end of the world. But then you want to click on here, then you want to go rasterize or whatever that says. Go here, Control T, right click, warp. It's only going to let you warp it once you rasterize it or whatever the fuck that says. Then you go here and you just pull it. You just pull it, the angles of the thing you're trying to bend it to, if that makes sense. See, when I go there, it goes a little bit out because the hand is going a bit out. I can stretch it a bit, bend it a bit, and eventually you should have something that you don't mind too much. You know? And you click on there, maybe bring it down a bit so it looks like a tat. Obviously this is like a completely different text to the other text that I had as well, but you get the idea. You can really make dope stuff with this warp tool, make it look like tattoos. And that's basically it, guys. To be honest, like, there's not much more into it. The hardest part was figuring out how to do the water in the head, but once you got it, you can do like really cool stuff. I mean, I did that in, I think that was less than 10 minutes. I hope it was.
Cool. I hope you guys enjoyed that one. I hope you guys learned something new. If you did, please subscribe. This is my first video that I've ever done on YouTube where I'm like trying to teach people and stuff like that. So I hope I'm an alright teacher and I wasn't too fast. I didn't leave anything out. I did say a lot of click this, but hopefully you always get to see that with the little mouse highlight thing. Yeah, my name's Jean-Claude Downing, once again, the Mad Wizard, and welcome to my channel.